everyone, and welcome to the Get podcast. It is so good to see everyone again in the post-apocalyptic, pre-apocalypse 2 United States of America.
Yeah.
We have a window.
We're in between surges right now.
Yeah.
If you're watching this in the future, right now it is March of 2022. I don't mind saying what date it is, even if you watch this in like August. So right now this is either like a reflection on darker times and we've all moved past it, or it's a chilling reminder of what we all lost.
Or this has gone out to space and some alien civilization has found it.
In which case, sorry if this is your first impression.
Of humanity? Yeah.
Does YouTube broadcast to space?
I don't know. Can we introduce ourselves first?
Yeah. I'm getting excited.
We're rusty.
Who are we? Well, we collectively are Improv Cape Cod. What is that, you're asking? Weird that you would be here if you didn't know that, but Improv Cape Cod is a Cape Cod-based improv troupe that also does sketch comedy, and we do podcasts like this and all other kinds of fun, entertainment-y type things that you can find on our website, improvcapecod.com. And you can find links to that in our social media, which is our Instagram and our Facebook at Improv Cape Cod, and our Twitter that we don't use at Improv Cape Cod. Check it out. It's like a ghost town. That is what we are collectively. Individually, we do have limited personalities and names. For example, my name is Jack.
I'm Jamie.
I'm Maxie.
I'm Jim.
And together we are the single best, to my knowledge, improv troupe based on Cape Cod, currently recording a podcast in Dennis, Massachusetts.
And we're the best one going out into space, too.
Yeah.
Definitely the best one that's recording tonight in Studio A.
Ooh.
There's at least top two.
I think.
Top two.
Yeah, okay.
Top two. So what this podcast is, by the way, if you decided like, hey, I'm going to watch episode 9 or whatever this is as my first episode, what's going on here? What gives? This is a sort of a long-form improvised podcast wherein the four of us currently will talk for a few minutes about something preferably unintelligent and silly, and we're going to take notes furiously because we've got memories like sieves, and based on the shenanigans that we engage in now, we'll form a run of scenes with characters and stories based on that. These scenes may or may not be interconnected. They may not be funny. I may or may not be able to string a sentence together for the rest of this recording. There's a lot of variables. That's what I like about improv.
A lot of uncertainty.
Uncertainty. Especially in these times, I think people are looking for uncertainty in their entertainment.
Now more than ever.
So I went over that it's March right now. Some exciting things going on that probably everyone likes to talk about. College basketball, big this month.
I think daylight savings is happening this weekend.
Oh, yeah.
That is true.
Spring ahead.
Spring forward,
Spring forward, yes.
fall
Fall
back.
back.
Yeah.
I think it's spring, yeah, because you set the clock an hour forward. Or, I mean, cavemen do. We all just have smartphones that do it for us.
Yeah.
I love technology.
That's great.
Yeah.
How do
Longer
you
days, shorter nights.
I can't wait. Although I like the long nights sometimes because it's like a good excuse to go to bed at 6 p.m.
Which says quite a bit about your daily life.
It does. It does.
But, yeah. It's also my dad's birthday today.
Happy birthday, Dad of Maxie.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is not going to air on my dad's birthday, but today is, as we're recording, it's my dad's birthday.
Does he watch the show?
I wish he did.
Oh.
Maybe he will finally, Dad. Maybe you'll be proud of me, Dad.
Dads never like watching their kids do improv. It's like a super upsetting thing for dads for some reason.
Like, oh, I had such hopes for you.
Yeah.
My dad has come to shows in the past.
Yes, that's a very small sample size for our whole group. None of our other dads, I think, have ever come to an improv show.
But it's also kind of a measure of how serious an adult you are. There's my 35-year-old child.
Just up there, rolling around like they're an armadillo.
Pretending they're a can opener.
Aimed high with that one.
Yeah.
I could be doing a lot worse things. I think basically when my parents found out I was doing comedy, they were like, at least it's not crack. But what do they know? I could be doing crack and comedy.
Yeah.
Could
Well, you can always crack up with comedy.
Oh.
Get it? See, the comedy is funny, so you crack. See the funny?
I've been holding on to that sound effect since time immemorial. I think the sound effects thing is worth the wait. I feel like it's like a cryptocurrency kind of. The value goes up,
Right.
and then the minute I start doing this joke, it goes down.
Gotta say, these long nights are just so relaxing.
Yeah, just sitting back here with pina coladas, just sipping away and smoking away.
I love when it gets dark at 4:30.
Me too, because you can see the tips of our Parliament lights glowing in the dark.
Oh my God, it's so romantic, Bab.
It is, Bob.
I know. It's just I look at our wedding portrait of Bob and Bob. And
portrait over there?
The portrait.
In the palette?
Well, yeah, it's a good idea for us to put it over there. It's halfway to the bathroom, and I enjoy it that way.
Can I ask you a question, Bob?
Of course, Bob.
Would you hate me terribly if I told you I had reservations about the portrait in the parlor on the mantle above the fireplace, halfway to the bathroom?
Well, of course I would.
You would hate me, Bob?
Bab.
Bob.
I wouldn't, Bab. I wouldn't hate you. I would just be disappointed in you that you wouldn't like it halfway with the portrait above the parlor in the bathroom.
Do you know how much it hurts me when you say that? That you're disappointed? It's what my ma used to say to me when she'd see my report card.
Well, we can talk about this all day, or I can go to the market and I can get us some more Parliaments. And I can run to the package store, too.
Oh, yeah. Could you get me some, what's a liquor that ends with R?
Well, I could get you a vodka.
Vodka, great. Thank you.
Hello, just want to make an announcement. This is Mr. Daylight Savings Time here, and want everybody to put your clocks in the appropriate position for having different amounts of light and dark from now for another 6 months.
Excuse me, I have a question.
Yeah.
So, all right, so we're saving time? We're saving daylight? Or what are we doing here?
You're moving your clocks to a new position in order to change the amount of time that we have light and dark.
Right, but where is this time going? Where is it? Is it being saved somewhere?
Well, are you accusing me of stealing time? Are you saying that somehow I'm absconding with the time, that somehow I would embezzle time and therefore be kind of a time bandit?
Well, I feel like he's being very defensive.
Excuse me, sir, but I am just uncomfortable not knowing where my time is going. I would very much like some answers on that.
I don't have to do this, but I can provide you with a little sheet that shows how the time gets dispensed and where it ends up based on where it originated. But I would have to, get together with, the time accounting department in order to put that into a form that you would understand, because it's very complicated stuff.
Well, sir, I would very much appreciate that, because if you need your time accountant, because I need to know how my time is allocated. I can't just take your word for it. We have to reconcile the time monthly.
I, too, would like to see some such documentation.
You guys are wasting my time.
You got us there.
Hello, agents, and welcome. Thank you for coming to the morning meeting. Much appreciated. Mm-hmm. I know you've got a lot on your plates, being agents of the Time Cop municipal building, but we've got a lot of cases of stolen time going on, and we need our best agents in the field to look for it. We've got some clues out there. We're hearing about people talking about daylight savings time, which is just, as we all know, in this Time Cop municipal building, is fictional. They're stealing this time. Does anyone have any leads at all?
Sir, actually, I've been researching the minutes of the previous month, and they're just not adding up. There are 34 minutes that are unaccounted for.
What?
unaccounted for time. That's the worst thing that can happen in a time-caught municipal building.
I have heard people like on the streets, and they say things like, "Just a second, wait a second, hold on a second." I think it's maybe like a widespread thing that the citizens are all engaged in.
We need to know where those seconds are.
Yes.
We're talking about a widespread time pandemic here. This is our darkest hour.
Ooh, there's an hour that we'll never get back.
We can't see it. It's too dark. We have to do real forensic research on this.
We've got to shine some light on it.
Okay, look, I didn't want to have to do this. Okay? We got some extra money in the fourth dimensional budget allocation this year, and we're going to have to cancel the Christmas party and use those funds to fund extra agents in the field. We have to fix this, because if we don't, the very fabric of time and space itself will rip.
Cancel Christmas? But Sergeant Marshall Wood, we can't cancel Christmas.
Agent Kinsey, it's not about canceling Christmas. You see, I think the spirit of Christmas really is inside all of our hearts. It's not in a decorative Christmas mug, nor in a candy cane. It's in the smile that you had last year, Agent Kinsey.
Are you saying that Christmas is timeless?
What I'm saying is, if each of us looks at the Christmas inside of our children's laughter and in our dog's bark, maybe we don't need the time after all.
Wow. I feel like we've been talking about this for an eternity.
I lost track of time.
Oh! Can you believe this, Glimmer? They're actually considering canceling Christmas because of time.
What? That's crazy. What are we supposed to do if Christmas gets canceled?
I don't know, Glimmer. I've never experienced a time debacle like this.
But we have all these raw materials to make the new PlayStation 5.
I know, Glimmer, and we're going to have to get started on those PlayStations. Toot sweet. We might have to do this all on December 23rd instead. Come in.
Hey, it's me, Hank, from, Phillips Logistics. I'm here with the more raw materials for your PlayStation 5s.
Oh, thank goodness. Come on in.
Hey, I heard some wacky rumors that they're trying to cancel Christmas. Is that true? You guys would know.
Oh, gosh.
Unfortunately, it seems like it will be that way, young man.
I'm so sick of this Christmas canceling culture, okay? It's starting to ruin society, okay? I got kids to feed. I got PlayStation raw materials to deliver to elves. Real blue-collar stuff.
And we appreciate you so much, you have no idea. Say, you could help us assemble the PlayStation 5s.
Could you? We need a lot of help. You dragged all that PlayStation raw material from the PlayStation raw material mines for assemblage.
Actually, truth be told, I did used to work at the Xbox assembly plant, putting together Xbox raw materials into the Xbox 360, and then later the Xbox One. I quit before the Xbox Series X because I didn't like those raw materials. So yeah, I think I've got a little bit of knowledge. I could try.
Well, you're the perfect man for the job. We shall definitely be ready by December 23rd.
Well, this is great. One question, though, I assume there's a union, obviously.
Yes, there is an elf union.
You hesitated a little bit. Has me a little worried.
I was hoping that you would do this out of the kindness of your heart for Christmas. We don't need to get OSHA involved in this.
Hey, listen.
Or the EU, the elf union.
Is the kindness of my heart going to keep Wonder Bread on my table? Huh? Is the kindness of my heart going to put my kid through college? He's trying to go to Stonehill. That's not a cheap school, relatively.
You know what, Santa? I don't think we need him. I'll work for you no matter what. I'm your best scabby elf ever.
See, we need more scabby elves like Glimmer here.
Yeah.
Santa Claus. I had no idea. Even though I came in pretty hot with the whole cancel culture thing. I had no idea you were so anti-union.
It is what it is, young man. Oh.
Get out of here, you socialist.
This is my first time in the uncertainty chamber, and I'm really looking forward to not knowing what I'm doing.
Oh, yeah? It's just pure potentiality. All right?
Yeah,
This is my second time. I don't know what to expect every time I enter.
Yeah, I know. I kind of go. I think maybe I figured it out, and then I go, oh no.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, this is my third time in here, okay?
Oh, my God.
I can show you the ropes and tell you what to expect.
Wait. You are certain of something?
I am.
What?
Is it not working on me? Hold on. Ask me a basic math question.
Okay. How much is 2?
Well, it's 2. Why do I know that?
Whoa. Wow, this place has really warped your mind.
I've been in here too long, man.
Yeah. Oh.
Now it's time to answer a basic question.
Okay, I hope I can't figure this out.
The itsy bitsy spider went up the water.
Oh wait, I know how to answer this. I know how to answer this. Who wants to know? Oh, is that cool?
I don't think that was it.
Touche.
Let me try to get the next one.
Okay.
Bing bong. Are you ready for the next question?
I am.
A stitch in time saves.
Gosh.
Wait. I got this. I got
What?
this. If you're so smart, what's your name?
Oh, yeah.
Bing bong.
I think we got her.
You truly are a saucy one.
Yeah, notice what's going on here?
I actually...
Don't know, do you? That's the point!
I'm free. I'm free from the shackles of certainty.
Bing bong. One last question.
Oh.
You know something? I don't know if I'm ready or not.
Oh, man!
Oh, sweet blessed chaos.
Yes! Yippee!
You stood up to me. Now figure out how to leave.
Ooh.
Oh, I don't know how to do that.
Gerald, you crack me up.
I know. I'm just because I'm silly and I'm not scared of looking silly.
Oh my God. When I can't believe the look on that waiter's face when you put the meatball on your nose.
And when I said, "Hey, I'm Rudolph the meat-nosed reindeer," it was topical because it's right around Christmas time.
I know. It
The elves
doesn't
are
matter.
somewhere.
If we're gonna lose a day for Christmas. You kept the spirit going.
You know why I put the meatball on my nose?
Why?
Well, Henrietta, it's because I knew it would make you laugh. And your laughter gives me a reason to live.
Gerald. It's only our second date, and I never knew that my laugh was that meaningful.
I know it's only our second date, and if I'm being honest with you, I tend to scare people off on the second date by telling them that they're my reason to live, and because sometimes I do a weird sound effect in it, but you seem to be above that.
I mean, what can I say? I love when people use meatballs as facial appendages.
Hey. You, Gerald. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're the Gerald, I know. Yeah, okay,
Maybe.
you took a meatball and signed an IOU. So it's time to pay up for the meatball.
I don't remember doing that, but I do so much meatball pantomiming that It's possible I did it at some point.
You got the meatball face, you got the meatball features, and we know exactly what's going on in terms of you trying to take advantage of our generosity in terms of providing you the service of meatballs for a fee that is most reasonable and needs to be paid in a timely manner.
Gerald, I thought your meatballs were legit.
Listen, I got into some trouble a while back. I needed some meatballs. I talked to Vinny the Parmesan Chesterino, and he loaned me some meatballs with a high interest rate, and I'm going to have to pay up.
Gerald.
Henrietta.
Ask your lady here if she's got any money that she could lend you so that you would not be suffering any physical disabilities as a result of your investment in this meatball process that you love so much.
Henrietta, I got to ask you a question.
I heard the question, Gerald. I wish I knew that you were up with the meatball shark.
Listen, when I met Vinny the Parmesan Chesterino, I had my doubts, but hold on. I'm going to do something I think will fix all of it. I'll show you that it was worth me getting into bed with these meatball sharks. I'm going to show you that it was worth taking a chance on me.
Okay.
All right, waiter, could you come over here, waiter?
Yes, sir, what can I do for you?
Get a load of this. Hey, it's me, Meatball Ears.
Well, I got to admit, that elicits a chuckle.
That redeems everything.
Quite good, sir, quite
You're a
good.
funny man. I gotta say, maybe we can work out a deal if you were going to be that amusing.
So you think it's possible that maybe I could just keep the meatballs?
Now you're pushing it.
Well, maybe. Do you think, Henrietta, that it's possible that you could keep being my reason to live, my reason to breathe, my joie de vivre, my essence, and go on a third date with me to yet another Applebee's in the Tri-County area?
As long as you can live an honest life as an honest man, Gerald, with honest meatballs.
All right. You know what? You two young kids have touched my heart. I am going to revisit this. We'll renegotiate this. But when I see true love like this, I think of my old ma, my old pa.
Mr. and Mrs. Chesterino.
And all the meatballs between them.
You know, Bab,
Yeah, Bob.
I've been thinking a lot. And I think I was a little hash. I was a little hash about the portrait, the pala, the bathroom.
You know something, Bob? I've been doing a bit of thinking, too. I've had nightmares about how I shared with you my reservations about the portrait above the mantel halfway to the bathroom.
That's true. It was a mantle that was there. I forgot.
It was a bad idea, and I like anything that we've done together.
We build a home together.
We've shared so many parliaments.
We've had so many cranberry and vodkas.
And margaritas.
I love them margaritas.
It's just not worth it to me to jeopardize all that we've worked so hard for.
Look, I say we tie this long night off with ice cream, maybe even a frap, but have ice cream with Jimmy's on it.
Ice cream with Jimmy's on it sounds like a perfect dessert to follow this meatball dinner I cooked.
The meatballs were fantastic. You worked hard. You worked very hard.
Thank you for seeing that, mean. You know something?
What?
You worked hard, too.
Bab.
I think I'm almost ready to go on a third date with you, too.
Aww.
That was sweet.
That was romantic.
What happy endings.
It was a lot of romance. There was a lot
was.
of just between Gerald and Henrietta, Barb and Bob.
Bob?
Yeah.
The Agents of Time.
Yes.
We didn't even get to cover dads who don't like improv.
Yeah.
The only way we can do that is, hey, Dad, hope you enjoyed. I'll make him watch it. I
Yeah.
won't.
I don't know. Maybe I'll just be like, hey, look on YouTube. And he'll be like, okay.
Your dad will be like, how do you get to youtube.com? Do I Google youtube.com in my Yahoo search?
Like, yeah.
Or this, like, it looked like you were having a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's not my cup of tea, but you guys you were having so much fun, and that was clear. It's like, thank you.
I do like that the minute we brought kind of like the element of Christmas into this, the whole thing took like a very cheery turn.
And meatballs.
Meatballs, well, that's my favorite Christmas dinner. It's meatballs.
I know what's happening for the holidays this year.
Well, they're like snowballs, but made of meat and tomato paste.
That's true. I mean, I wish, we're in New England, so we hate snow. But what if it rained meat? That would actually be not bad.
It's like cloudy with a chance of meatballs.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Did I just accidentally write that?
You accidentally wrote it right now.
It's raining meat.
Hallelujah,
It's raining meat.
It's meat.
Well,
I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna let myself get.
before we get flagged for copyright for
Sorry.
that almost pitch perfect rendition of It's Raining Meat, we would like to collectively thank you for tuning into our podcast and watching us be silly together in this time, whatever time you're watching this in. It's important that we do that, and that we stay together, and that we go on that third date, that you find that reason to live.
Yes, definitely.
If you would like to go on another date with us, you should follow us. Go to our website, improvcapecod.com. Find us on social media at improvcapecod. And you can follow us individually. If you thought to yourselves, that group was okay, but I think I'd prefer this one individual, perhaps this guy. You could find me, Jack, on Twitter and Instagram at jpomnapom.
And you can find me, Jameson Horton, at the Book of Faces and on the Instagrams.
Ooh, the Instagrams.
The Instagrams.
You can find me, Maxie, on the Instagrams at Maxie Jane. What a pain.
And you can find me, Jim, at the local pizzeria.
Nice.
Sounds delicious.
Make sure to check out our upcoming live events. As much as we do enjoy doing these podcasts, for lack of a better term, we do, now that the pandemic's kind of winding down, you might be laughing at this if something goes wrong in the future. But we do a lot of live improv shows. We do a lot of improv fundamentals workshops. So if you looked at this and you thought to yourself, someone better than those people needs to be up there, and it needs to be me, you should check that out. Any experience level is welcome to come join us and play. All that information is on improvcapecod.com. There's 3 prominent tabs. One of them that you probably clicked on to watch this, which is Get the Get. And then another one, which is Join Us. You can click that. And then there's another one that's Upcoming Events, and that's how you can watch our shows live and in person, things like that. Thank you again for tuning in. Hope you tune into some more of them. We'll leave you with images of people dancing together, which is us.
Thank you.